Hello friends, I'm Serum, and welcome back. Imagine being in the Olympics. If you're a diver, this is your view every day when training. Looks pretty scary, right? Well, this Tesla Roadster acceleration might be more 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. This is how you see it with 20/20 vision, and this is how you see it when you're nearsighted. I have this, and I was shocked to see how clear people see the first time I put on glasses. A surprise came through this doggy door, and I wasn't talking about the cat. Have you ever wondered how starfish eat food? Well, if you place the food right here, the 2 feet will actually grab the food and move it all the way to the middle where the mouth is. Starfish are beautiful, but that makes me uncomfy. First time riding a slide. Should we tell her she's doing it wrong? Like and subscribe if you brush your teeth. This dog's name is Chomp, for good reason. Something is wrong with your alligator. Ice ASMR, but the sound it makes is Minecraft. What you're hearing are real whale sounds from this video underwater. They can be so loud that you can feel it vibrate through your entire body. Some sperm whale clicking calls have paralyzed people before. How much money does it cost to fill up an RV with gas? With how high gas prices are right now, $950 for 170 gallons. Oh, what's that down below? Would you buy his jams? Does he have a permit? You got a permit for all that cake? Oh my gosh. Completely natural. Stay away from sharp objects. It looks like all these cars are staying away from the middle of the road, and the reason for that is because an ambulance needed to get through. We owe these guys some respect. And this guy is, well, playing basketball while at sea. Don't lose the ball and don't lose yourself. Tell me you're the first grandchild without telling me you're the first grandchild. I didn't have that. This little man has his own town. So you're telling me I'm jealous of a baby? Well, you'd be correct. One of the most powerful lightning strikes in the world. Aaron Yeager, when he's mad. I'd be mad if this elephant did this to my girl. He was telling her to get off his baby brother. Anyways, reincarnation is definitely real, because ain't no way. What's that? A cat just jumped onto the door? I made a calculated decision, but man, I am bad at math. This is the hang in there cat poster. How fast can Anna put on her shoe? If you want to be a ballerina, you gotta be quick. This is a point shoe that oddly enough doesn't have a point at the end. I know your toes are screaming for help. Done in 13 seconds. This girl isn't a ballerina, but she may be a hypnotist, because those hands are definitely hypnotizing me. Or if you're good at playing this game on the DS, you can be hypnotized by these cats singing. This is what Mozart would have wanted. And this is exactly what you don't want if you're in a submarine at sea. Tiny representation of what could happen. Training to be a cop, the instructor said make a tight turn without hitting any cone. Looks like she did it. Optical illusion. Let's see how this works. Once you see how it's revealed, you'll never see it the same. You typically don't see this every day. A Hellcat on buggy wheels. You definitely can't do a quick acceleration in this. Say goodbye to your traction. These things are getting grinded down. Do you hear that? There is a woman running across this bridge before it raises up. Don't lift the bridge, she is still on it. Look at her run. Luckily she was safe because the operator was watching. No need to run, ma'am. What's that?
The Washington.
The Washington?
That's the White House. That is the Capitol.
Family game night. Grab a card. Looks like the dog is part of the family. This family's home got invaded by these pigeons. So when the mama owl got back, it was quite the surprise. The pigeon actually laid an egg, trying to make it her own home. I'm pretty sure the owl ended up winning the fight, but the pigeon escaped alive. This is a tornado-size comparison. You do not want to be caught up in one of these. Even small tornadoes can send you flying up in the air. And the world's largest tornado up against the average tornado, a giant truck, and a human would be impossible to see at this size. Look as close as you can. What do you think they are doing surgery on? And there is a parasite inside of it. Looks like it is a tiny little bird. These are actually bot flies. How do those fit inside that little bird? Made up like 90% of it. This mini house can fit 2 cats, 1 Maine Coon and 1 Puma. Which one would you choose as a pet? Maybe this cute owl. Listen to the sounds it makes. Did that owl just ring? On the topic of pumas, this is why you definitely don't want them in your house. They got insane power. This guy is a real one, giving the answers. Let's cheat together and I'll succeed. This guy succeeded in his dreams, and now he's a Lego master builder. So he has to build everything in Legoland that can be built out of Legos. Sign holders, and his favorite thing was this girl. This girl doesn't get heart attacks because Karen doesn't phase her anymore. This toothbrush phases cat because it's supposed to remind them of their mom grooming them. Some cats never have moms. She might be crying, but the owner says she just has goopy eyes. A bunch of tadpoles. Haters will say this video is in reverse. Now clap. You will never believe what this guy just found underwater. Is it the Krabby Patty secret formula? You might have to watch a few times to figure out what this is. There's no mistaking that this is a pizza delivery man. The dad answered the door and it turns out the kid ordered the pizza on his dad's iPad. How much was it? Over $45. But the dad was secretly happy. Oh, we'll just have to take it then. It might just look like this guy came in here and stole all these Rolex watches, but rest assured, he did pay for it. Forks and spoons at a restaurant might not be clean, so they are going to swab them. Now, I'll let you know now, they were actually pretty clean. This is honey in space. Astronauts have a ton of fun with this, but when they get back to Earth, they always end up forgetting that gravity exists, twisting it, making a honey Twizzler, and then putting the cap back on. This man has mastered multi-pen drawing, where with one hand, he creates two drawings simultaneously. But now he's attempting 4 at 1, and it looks like they are really good. The sound is really good. B-movie sounds, just buttering up the pan. This guy brings his dog to work with him, and he loves to sit there watching people pass by. But then people start to pet him, lots of them. Ton of fun for the dog and for the person. Reminds me of Hachi, A Dog's Tale. Universal Studios announced in 2023 they're going to open up Super Nintendo World. This fan is great for getting smoke, mist, or anything out of the room without letting any seep out. This guy has something really cool, a pond house, kept at a specific temperature where it's much warmer than outside. 29 degrees outside, 75 in here. Koi pond. This video is both happy and sad at the same time. He knows exactly where to go to stick his arm through in hopes he will get food. Unfortunately, he's in an enclosure. I too would like to touch hands with an otter. This guy drove up to a stray dog with food on top of it. So this way a human doesn't have to approach, making it easier for the dog to go and just get food. But what is the most common dog name? She says Bailey.
Oreo.
Oreo.
Bella.
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 Oh.
Bella.
Bella again.
I'm gonna say Bella.
Bella.
Okay, easily.
Honey. Charlie. Chloe. Bella.
Yeah, it's definitely Bella, and they're all crust dogs. This is a render of what different weight will do to this cube. 10 kilograms, that's going right through it. But what will 30 do? 40. Now we don't want this cat to hit the ground, so this guy is attempting to save it. They always get in the most difficult places. I don't know if I would trust that bag if I was the cat. Fortunately, the cat did go in and they finally got her. This cat was having a better day, being treated to a massage by a human which he owns, of course. And this orange got quite the treatment. All of the pulp completely trimmed away, just like surgery. But for your oranges to look like that, it's gonna cost money, just like how this high school district spent over $10 million on this new high school. All that for 300 absences. But you learn more from Serum videos than in school anyway. This is a primal brow line in action. Protect the thin skin under your eyes and your eyes as a whole, but it protrudes right over your eye region. A trained professional is extracting snake venom. I don't know what you're gonna do with this, but this guy looks like Pete Davidson mixed with Rami Malek. And this is how trees are cut down now. This reminds me of the scene from Avatar, 30 years to grow, gone in 60 seconds. But it doesn't end there. Once it cuts down the tree, it turns it sideways and cuts it into perfect sized logs that are easy for building. While underwater, this guy had no clue a whale shark was swimming towards him. Crabs hate stingrays. Here's why. The mouth is actually on the bottom of a stingray, so they hover just above the ocean floor. So when crabs are migrating in a huge group, the stingrays go right over them and just take them into their mouth like a UFO would a human, and it can happen at any time. You don't know if you're gonna be the one to be eaten, but unfortunately this crab was a victim. Did you like this video? If so, check out my new channel for content just like this. Top link in the description below.